What's up, guys? Snowman here. Appreciate you stopping by. Quick disclaimer, no part of this video is AI, nor will AI ever be used on Snow Tech Knives channel. When I'm talking to you mono right here on the camera, there's not going to be any clipping. You're going to get the Snowman from start to finish. We're going to talk a little bit about politics. I'm going to weigh in on the Iran US conflict they're trying to get escalated. Being a former veteran, I feel like I have a right to weigh in, and I'm going to. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. There's a lot of things I know that I can't really tell you, but I can just tell you this. I know for a fact that Iran has advanced radar systems, and they have missile systems, scalar missile systems sold to them by the Chinese. I'm not up on all this intel stuff like somebody in the CIA or whatever. I just remember stuff that I used to know from 10, 15 years back. So you're not going to be able to just go into their airspace and control the area. They've got way more missiles. I feel sorry for those ships out in the Mediterranean, the U.S. fleet. You're going to be able to get missiles in. So we're going to lose the whole fleet. That's my opinion. And ask ourselves why? Why? What is it that Iran has so bad that those Israelis have to have? That's what you should be asking yourself. I already know. But you need to research and you need to find out for yourself. I can't be here and I want to make knives. You know, I want to do my thing. I don't want people killed. I'm not trying to side against Israel. I'm not trying to side with the Iranians. I think people here in the United States were fed up with warfare. The citizens, and we got these warmongers in Washington. You guys know I'm right. Whoever's listening to me in Europe or abroad, wherever you're at, you know I'm right. We've got these warmongers in Washington. They all invested in these companies that are selling missiles, defense technology, you know, ground-to-air missile technology. They're invested in everything, from the soldiers, from the boots, all the way up to the helmet, the rifles, the new weapon systems, the AI. They're invested heavily in that. So they want to get a war started. But we saw this with Ukraine and Russia. I don't have the data. I don't know what kind of U.S. troops that we lost over there. I know there were guys that volunteered and went over there and they signed up for the Ukrainian military. But I view this as like people are just fed up with warfare. They're fed up with, they want peace. And we got a few people that are causing all the trouble. It's ridiculous. Again, I'm not trying to be against Israel. I'm not trying to be on Iran's side. I'm not trying to be not patriotic. I always believe in supporting our troops. But this is not going to end well. Anybody that has any common sense knows a naval fleet is never going to defeat a land-based setup. It's never going to happen. And you can't get enough troops over there quick enough. So you need to go find out why why do they hate these Iranians so bad? That's what you need to find out. It's about resources. There's certain resources that they want. And we're going to get a bunch of Americans killed. A bunch of Israelis are going to get killed. Iranians are going to get killed, but it's going to be far worse because they've got the battery to slam down on everybody. And you can't cakewalk in there and go in there over their airspace. I don't understand why United States, they've always got to be in somebody's business. They wouldn't like it if people were over here around our borders doing shit all the time. But you're always going over there screwing with those Iranians. Those Persians have been there for 7,000 years. You don't want to stir that hornet's nest. That's my 2 cents. I'll catch you guys on the next one.